Hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm running a few minutes late. Ro is not going to be with me tonight. It's just going to be me. So bear with me. I was a little late finishing dinner, but I am ready to go now. I've got both new silver and some pretty cool new costume. So I'll be bringing out both. A little bit of both. How is everybody? Thank you, Miss Susan. Hi, Anna. Hi, Valerie. Say hi as you come in. Let us know you're here. I know it's a switch, last minute switch from Roberta's channel, so I apologize for that. Give me 1 second. I gotta grab the dog bed. I'll be right back. Don't move, anybody. All right, I'm good. I'm back. So tonight we're doing $1 start bids. Then we go to 5 when we get to 50, 10 when we get to 100. So pretty much normal for Wednesday night start bids. Like I said, I've got a little bit of everything. I've got some pretty cool stuff, some interesting, different stuff, both costume and sterling. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. This is, I think it's supposed to represent a kimono. It's like origami. It's a little homemade brooch. I think it's really cool, though. Little Japanese coin right there in the center. And then you've got some, what do you call those? Porcupine quill right there, or bamboo one. Looks like porcupine quill. Really cute little brooch, though, I thought. I will start that at $3. Let me get that typed in. There you go. $3 start bid on this very cute kimono brooch. Isn't that adorable? It's like a really thick, heavy paper, I guess, like they would do origami out of, but it's been attached to a heavier paper. Hey, Rose, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Very cute, though. All right, we'll put that aside. Ro might pop in at some point, though, but for the most part, it's going to be me. This is a signed piece. I'm not sure who this is. Looks like WD. Little tag. Or MD, maybe. Could be MD. Very nice chain. And this beautiful pendant. It's I think it's acrylic, but it's very pretty. Very well done. And the chain is 24 plus inches, probably close to 25 inches. And I am going to start this at $6. Say hi when you come in. Let me know if you're here. $6 start bid on this. I've seen these before, but it's the first time I've ever found one of these. They are pretty. $6 start bid. Very nice chain. I don't know who WD is. I'll have to look it up, or MD. Maybe MD. I don't know. All right, let's move along. Here's another Avon necklace. A little. I love these kind of chains. Sorry, it's got a little kink in the chain. Let me get that out real quick. It is Avon signed right there. There is a little bit of wear on the back edge, but it's only on the back edge. You can't see it from the front. And it's got one of these style of chains. And let's see how long that is. Look at this cute little dogwood, Susan. Somebody made it out of shells. I thought that was cute. This is how many inches long? It is 20 inches long on the chain, and I am going to start that at 5. I think Avon makes this I think is porcelain. Yeah, this one is glass or porcelain. I believe that Avon also makes a matching earrings to this, and I have seen a matching brooch too. Needs a good cleaning. Definitely clean your costume when you get it. All right, let's do some signed costume earrings. I mean, pendants. Okay, we'll start with, got a bunch of them here. This is 1928. This is going to be a little lot. I'm going to start it at $15. This is a 1928. It's a gunmetal with red crystals, little red rhinestones, or crystals, whatever the heck they are. So we've got that one. I don't know what I said, but let's start it at 10 for the lot. I've got another Avon necklace. It's a little Avon pearl necklace. It's marked Avon on here somewhere. I think it's on there. Just a little Avon pearl necklace. That's 2 in this lot. This is another 1928 with the barrel clasp. It's a little pearl locket. Little tiny pearl locket for 1928. These are all in good shape. Then I have another Avon, which I just finished untangling that. Do not tangle again. Another Avon, little Avon tag there. The letter F, it's a sliding F. So that is 4 signed. We have another, I think this one is, oh, no, that's not one of these. Where are the rest of them? Here they are. Okay, this is a really pretty piece. I think this one is also Avon. Let me see. I lost my loop already. Found them. Yeah, this is another Avon. Very pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 necklaces so far. 3 Avons and 2 1928. This one, not sure what this one is. Let's see. This is icing brand. Little like tea style, similar to that one. But no, yeah, it does have the vines. This one's clear. And that one is icing brand that goes in. That's number 6. I'm not sure what brand this one is. It's a frog. It says made in something. Let's see. Probably made in China. Let's see. Yep, it says made in China. Kind of looks like stainless steel. Nice chain on that one too. And the last one for this lot is Zad or Zap, I can't tell, but that's also signed. And this one's got these little peridot color, I guess beads. Yeah, little peridot color beads. So there you go. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at $10. Oh, wait a minute. Here's one more. 9 for $10. And this one is a little. This one's got an older clasp. And this is Essie, so this might be Sarah Cove. So there you go. You have 9 necklaces for $10 start bid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Any interest? Oh, we got Thelma in at 10. You do like the 1928 stuff, don't you, Thelma? All right, so we have Thelma in at 10, going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Thelma at 10. Thank you, Thelma. Let's see if I can get some bags. Individually bag these. And you know how fun they are to untangle. I'll close them up later. I just don't want to stick them in there without them being in a bag. I love these little vintage Avons. Can't beat that. Just pennies more than $1 a piece. There's probably one in here by itself that is worth the $10 more than likely. Thank you for your patience, everybody. No help tonight, so I am going to be moving as fast as I can. Can't even remember the last time I did an auction on my own. A whole auction where somebody didn't come in and rescue me. All right. Thank you, Thelma. Okay, next up, I've got this really cute acrylic glass kitty. Look at that. Is that not adorable? All right, I'm going to pretend. Is that not adorable? That is so cute. This is the acrylic glass. Let's see. I'm not the biggest fan of these ribbons, but you can always take it off of this and put it on something else. It'll come right off. But if you like it on this, it is 18 plus a 2-inch extender, so 20 inches total. And I am going to start this at $10. Isn't that so cute? I have got a ton of necklaces I will bring out when Roberta is here at another time, of signed necklaces like that, and then some that aren't signed, but I probably got 100 necklaces hanging in front of me, costume necklaces, like shorter, more delicate type. All right, we got Joyce in at 10. Hey, Joyce. Going once. Going twice. Come on, enter. Fair warning. And sold at 10 to Joyce. Thank you, Joyce. All right, while I'm packaging that, I will show you this really cute vintage Monet. Probably not going to lay flat until let me get this packaged and then I'll give you a better look. Okay, so this is a Monet. Front fastening, it is signed right there. This is probably before they started that new. It's got the older Monet. So probably before they started the new generation of Monet stuff. Let me see how long this is. Probably more of a choker style. It's 18 inches actually, longer than I thought. And I will start this one at $10. Really beautiful Monet. I like the simplicity of this one. And I know I have some earrings somewhere. I'll clean that off before I send it. But I know I have some earrings somewhere that would, some Monet earrings that would go great with this, but I don't know where they're at the moment. They're like shaped like this, so they might even be a match to this. Roberta's got a lot of these matching enameled Monet sets, but I love this kind of off-white ivory color enameling. It looks so pretty on gold. Anything gold tone. And this is in such good condition. The whole thing, it's in really great condition. So hard to show these though. All righty, let's move that one along. But I think I found another. No, that's not it. I'll have to dig through there. I think I found another coral bracelet. Check this out. This has got a nice long chain. Kind of reminds me of the Wizard of Oz and the door, the lions on the door when they were knocking. This is heavy duty. Oh, actually, it does have a mark on it right there. It has, looks like FLO. No, PLO. PLO. Very cool. The chain is 24 inches. This is fairly heavy duty, so if you are not into really big necklaces, this probably will not be for you. I am going to start this at $14. Let me show you how big this is. And you probably want to buy it before I do the research on that brand. There's my quarter. Look at this thing. It's huge. Does that not remind you of Wizard of Oz? When they were knocking on the doors, I think the city of Oz. The lions with the door knockers in their mouth. Alrighty, let's move along. Here's one of the bracelets I was looking for. Let me see what brand this one is. Okay, so this is Coro, and it does have the copyright. Let me see how long it is. It does still have its original safety chain. This one is 7 inches. I know there are matching earrings and a matching brooch that goes with this, and necklace. There's your, oh, it's got a spring ring so you can open it, but there is your clasp right there. Size 7, beautiful coral, and it is in really good condition. The only, let's see, do I see anywhere on it? No, not really. Yeah, it's in very good condition. I'll start this at $8. I should be starting this at 20. Oh, 14. Thank you, Callie. Sorry, Callie. On the lion. Ouch, I just stepped on something. Ow, that hurt. I got you, Callie. I'm gonna just call that one for you because no one else is bidding on that, so it's all yours. Thank you, Miss Callie. All right. And we have Joyce in at 8 on the Coro bracelet. Joyce, if you resell it all, you probably want to do a little research on this Coro stuff when you buy it from me because I know you can definitely list it for more. So you should be able to make a few bucks off it. All right, we are going to count her down for Joyce. Going once. Oh yeah, that's true. Our king of the our king of the Cheeto Kingdom, yes. Our king of the jungle. Going once. Going twice. He was cracking me up the other day, Kelly. We were having a behind the scenes discussion about Cheetos. And sold at 8 to Joyce. Thank you, Joyce. All right, let me see what else I have. Okay, this is milk glass. They're knotted in between. Let me see how long this is. It might be 16. I don't think it's super long. Very cold for glass. Oh, yep, it's 16. But you know what? I just pulled the thing off of it. So this one is going to have to go back to the drawing board. Pulled the first bead off the knotting. Yeah, it's coming apart. So I will have this one restrung. Actually, I've got a couple more milk glass I might combine them with to make a longer one. I try not to baby it before I send it out because if it breaks, I want it to break on me. This is kind of cute. I think that is like rubber. And it's a magnetic closure. It's got kitties. Let's see what that says right there. Oh, nothing. It's my eyeballs playing tricks. It is a size 7, right at a 7 on this. And this is rubber. So I'm guessing, we'll see how, but you could put more on. Yeah, it doesn't look like that comes apart. So these are probably the original. I'll start this at, we're going to start this at $7. Isn't that adorable? Oops. Did not enter. Try that again. There we go. Usually on these sliding charm bracelets like this, you can replace the charms, but I don't see how that one would come off of there. See if it opens up anyway. No. Yeah, I don't think they come off. All right. Let's see. I've got some really cute brass earrings here somewhere. Where they put them? Aha, here they are. No, those are brass and copper. Here's the ones I was looking for. All right, so these are 3 pairs of brass earrings. We have these to start with. These remind me of earrings we used to wear in the 70s when the wall tapestries were really popular. So that's the first pair. Those are really cool. Got a nice vintage look to them. And I've got these really tiny brass hoops. And then these, which I thought go nicely with those. I'm not sure if those are glass or onyx on the cabs there, but either way, they look cute. Could be obsidian too. I will start those 3 pairs at, let's start those at $7. I'll find some. Got these little flying bugs coming in through the AC again. Thought those would kind of look cute with these too if you wore them together. All right, let's try something else. All right, I need to find another hook. I gotta find some matching hooks for these. It's missing one hook. These feel like metal, but they're a lighter weight metal. They don't feel real heavy. This one is missing a hook, so I will replace those hooks and make sure they have matching hooks. And that is a glass bead, that black bead. That's a metal bead on top of it. I think these are just adorable, though. And I can weigh them if you're worried about weight. They're not super heavy at all. They're doable. And I will, like I said, I'll replace the hooks. I'll start these at $6 for the pair. Yeah, they kind of almost are, Cinnamon. I'd say they pretty much are life-size angelfish, the kind that in your aquarium. I love these, though. They're really cool. I probably would even take this off if I were going to wear them. It doesn't even need these beads. Just the angelfish by themselves on some hooks would be enough. Hi, Jessie. Hey, Suzanne. Does it? Oh, you're right. It does. I was switching it around so much over the last few weeks. I'm not surprised that I didn't notice it. All right, there you go. Hey, Dee, welcome back. How are you? Dee, you set registration, right? Must have been on Roberta's channel. I'm trying to figure out why it didn't turn you blue. Okay, put these in the bag. This is a really nice vintage costume chain here. I love this scroll link on these chains. This may be a, oh, it does have a tag. It's going to say it may be a Sarah Cub. Let's see what it says. No, it's an Avon. Okay. Nice heavy duty Avon chain. It is in absolutely like new condition. Got your little Avon tag there. I love these scroll chains. Sarah Cub makes a bunch of this scroll work chains. That's why I thought it was probably Sarah Cub. But let's see how long this is. This is not one of the aluminum ones that are really lightweight. This is a regular heavy. It is 30 inches. And I will start this at $8. Oh, you're in the at on the fish, the angel fish. Thank you, Dee. Give me a second, guys, to look up at the screen if I don't see it right away. When I'm putting it out there, as soon as I get it laid out there, I'll look up and make sure I haven't missed anything. Thank you so much. And Joyce, you're coming in on the Avon chain, I take it? Let's see. I'm not sure if these are brass or not. Hold on, let me hit them with the magnet. Yeah, they probably are. They're not magnetic, so I'm guessing those probably are brass. Okay, thank you, Joyce. Anybody want to come in at 10 on the Avon chain? If not, I'm going to counter down for Joyce. It is a really, really nice vintage, actually, Avon chain. I got you, D. I have to put some, I need to put some new hooks on those. I haven't finished going through the bag I pulled these out of yet, so the hook to it might actually be in that bag, but if not, I'll pull them off and make sure the hooks are matching. All right, let's count her down. Did I miss something else, Susan? Yeah, they're not super heavy. They're not magnetic, so I think they're like a thin. These are hollow, So they're probably a thin brass, something that's not magnetic though. All right, let me count this down. Okay. Going once. Just holler at me if I miss something. Going once. Going twice. I think Roberta is doing a lot of, I don't know what you would call it. You know, when you start getting our age and you get rid of everything in your house. Yeah, I'm about to do that myself. So she's going through that right now, where she is like decluttering. She's getting rid of anything and everything. So she's probably going to take off the rest of the Wednesdays for May, which means the show will be over here on Wednesday nights until she's done. Thank you, Joyce. Okay, I totally have to show you something. I haven't researched it yet, so I'm not going to bring it out yet, but I have to show you this sterling necklace that I found. So this is just a show and tell. I just found this today, along with some other like really awesome sterling pieces. But check this out. I love this. Look at the chain on this thing. All sterling. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't know what it says right there, but very cool. I think you could do this two-sided too. Says something on there. Well, at least I got somewhere to research now. I'll bring this out probably on Saturday. After I've done, oh yeah, it does have a name on it. After I've done some research, but I had to show that to you. It is so cool. Any silpada collectors in at the moment? I do have a really cool piece of silpada, one that I don't think I've ever had this one before. I also have a silpada extender if anybody's interested in a silpada extender. Okay, this is silpada. Your mark is right there on the flower. And then there is a silpada mark somewhere on here too. Where is it? Right there. So let's see how long this is. Like I said, I do have one sterling silpada extender if anybody is interested in the extender. Let me see how long this is. It is 16 inches, so you might need an extender with this one. I will put a stainless steel extender with it. I am going to start this at, let's start this at 36. Oh, Susan, wait till I show you what I found. It's totally different. I forgot about this. I found a really unique Brighton bookmark. Let's see what I did with it. And here might be, oh, no, there it is. I didn't know Brighton made bookmarks, but I'll show you in a minute. This is leather. This is the original, probably the original leather cording that this pendant came on. A lot of these type of silpada pendants do come on leather. That's the back. There's the front. And again, I will put, this is one of the thicker leather cords too. If you are, hi Lucinda, if you need a extender, I'll put a stainless steel one on there. And I do have a silpada extender, which I will put up for $20 if somebody wants that. Let me know and I'll bring that out. All right, let's move along. Okay, this is, next one I'm putting up is a diamond ring. It's JWBR, which is a Renaissance Jewelry Company of New York. Boy, that wasn't coming out. So Renaissance Jewelry Company of New York. And if you see that mark, I did test these. They do test as diamonds. But if you see that mark, it's more than likely diamonds. So they're bigger than, you can see those. They are, none of them are illusion. They're all diamonds. And they're faceted diamonds. They're bigger than diamond chips. And there is your, where is it? Somewhere in here is the JWBR. This particular company makes jewelry for themselves, which is what this is. They also make, there it is right there. They also make for other people, like, what is the one that makes the old Jane Seymour, different companies like that, they make jewelry for also. This is gorgeous, though. I love this. Let me see what size that is. It's an 8.5, and I am going to start this at 40. Again, these are diamonds, and that is a really good price for these. Hey, Meow. Yes, it is available. How much did I ask for that? If you want that, you can have that. Just let me know how much I put that up for, because you know I forget 5 minutes later. You'll take it. You got it. So starting bid 40 on the diamond heart ring. Isn't that unique? Very cool look. I love this ribbed look of it. $7. Okay, thank you, Mia. I am about halfway through all these boxes of jewelry that I pulled out of my closet and out of the other spare bedroom. So I did not realize I had so much custom jewelry stashed. I'm going to take a lot of it to donate it at a nursing home and take it to the Goodwill, because then they'll just try to sell it right back to me. Thank you, Mia. All right. So this is actually a Brighton book mark. It's actually signed right there, which I have never seen a Brighton bookmark before. I didn't know they made them, but apparently they do. Signed right there. Oops, upside down. Isn't that cool? I will start that at $8. Brighton bookmark, $8. Be a nice little gift for somebody. The ring is an 8.5, Karen. Let me check again and make sure. Yes, it's an 8.5 on the Renaissance jewelry ring. Oh, sorry, Karen. Any interest in the Brighton bookmark? I'm curious to see. I bet this is silver plated too on the heart part here. This probably isn't, but this part probably is heavily silver plated like other Brighton items. Looks like it is. All right. Susan's in at 8, going once. Going twice. Oops, it didn't enter. Going twice. Fair warning. Thank you, Miss Cinnamon. And sold to Susan at $8. Uh-huh. Well, that was no longer bad. All right, found one. Okay. I can't remember what brand this is, but these are really cute. We'll start these at $4. I love this textured on this. All right, Karen's in at 4, going once. Going twice. And hello to anybody that I may have missed. Just holler at me again and I will eventually see you. Sold at $4 to Karen. Thank you, Karen. Okay, let's see what else. This is kind of interesting. This is sterling. It is, oh, it's got a little, no, it's got a little chip of enamel out of it. Darn it. Got a little enamel chip right there. Bummer on that one. Too bad. This is sterling from India, I believe. Actually, got a mark similar to the JJ mark. Bummer though. I didn't realize when I bought it that it had that little defect right there. All right, let's move on. This is emerald and diamonds. I'm trying to see if it's vermeil or not. It looks like it might be vermeil. Yeah. Let's see what size it is. Some beautiful emeralds in there. Wow, these are really clear for natural emeralds. They look like the color is kind of like Colombian emeralds, and they're pretty clear. Beautiful. Does have a couple of diamonds in there. Let's see, like 1, 2, maybe 4 diamonds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 diamonds, actually. Little diamonds. And it is a size 8 1/4. And this is vermeil, gold over silver. That is just beautiful. I'm going to start it at 40. These emeralds are really nice. Good size on those too. Yeah, totally. The color looks like Colombian emeralds. Dee, do I have your info? Let me make sure and I'll get you turned. We might have turned you while we were on a different channel. Let me make sure and I'll turn you blue. Oh, thank you. I got your email, Rose. And let me flip over to our contact sheet. Seems like I remember you registering, but for some reason you're not turned blue on this channel. Hmm. I am not. Oh, there you are. D with last name N M. I have you under D, last name of M on here. Let me know if that's you. Okay, cool. Let me get you turned blue then. Yes, I do have your info. All right, let's open that up and turn here real quick, and then we will get back to selling. Here we go. Okay, D, you should be blue now. Thank you, dear. All righty, let's move along. Been a while since I've had one of these. I love this style too. This is a size 7 1/4. Turquoise and sterling. See if it has anything other than 925 marked on it. Does have, but what it says, I would not even begin to know. Can't tell what it says. I will start this at 32. Yes, Lucinda, prayers. You can see my hands are so stained from digging through jewelry all day. I found some bags I had never gone through. It's a 7 1/4, Anna. And thank you, Anna, for putting that in for me. Oh, and thank goodness you got your phone fixed. I take it you're back, your phone. You have a phone now? Looking for 32 on that one. All right. This is got a couple of diamonds in it. It's a bracelet. Right there. You know how they do that. They make these illusion settings and then they put a diamond or two in it so they can sell it as a diamond bracelet. Let's see how long it is. It is just a hair over a 7. There's blue line is the 7, the yellow line is the 7 1/4, so it's right in between there. I am going to start this at, I'll start this at 40. Well, that ain't gonna work. Okay. This is sterling beads and either onyx or glass. I am not sure on the beads on this. Let me look at the holes in it. Actually, these look like stone and they're cold, so I think these are probably onyx. And those are sterling beads in between. I don't know what the little black ones are. Those are probably glass. And you've got a sterling hook here. It is a size, oh, it's a big one, 7 3/4. I'll start that at, let's start that at 18. All right, we got Karen in at 18, going once, going twice. Fair warning. And sold at 18 to Karen. Thank you, Karen. Alrighty. This is quartz, related quartz beads. You can see those are rutilations in there, the gold ones. It's adjustable, so it'll go probably all the way up to like 10 or 11. And the smallest it will go is 7. So it'll go from a 7 to about an 11. And then I have this stones beads. I'm not sure what these are. Does not look like sodalite. I guess it could be. Not really sure, but we'll do the two of those together. They are stones, but don't know for sure what they are, what kind of stones they are. I will start the two of them at, let's start the two of them at $7. All right, we got Karen in at 7, going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Karen. Thank you, Karen. And another larger Figaro. All right, this one's got a nice big lobster claw on it. This one looks like it might be a little longer, but let's find out. It is. It's a 7.5. It's a 7.5 Figueroa. And I will start this one at 38. This one might fit the husband or the boyfriend. Or if you just need a larger... Oh, never mind. You know what? I just noticed something. Oh, okay. We're going to take this one off. Oh, that's got to go back to my guy. I just noticed it needs... It is... The solder came loose there. So we're going to pull that one. That's a bummer. I'd have noticed it before I sent it somewhere. All right, so this is the silpada extender, double chain. It is 3 inches, and I'm gonna start that at $28. All right, we got Kelly in at 28 going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Kelly. Thank you, Miss Kelly. All right, let's see what else I have. I've got a Kirk's Folly purse charm. New old stock in the box. Your usual stars and crystals, an angel. I guess you could use it as a key charm. I probably would use it as a purse charm. It does have the Kirk's Folly mark on the back right there. And I will start this at, we'll start this at 20. Hey, Deborah, how are you? How's it going? Alrighty, let's move around on this. Good to hear that, Deb. Thank you for popping in. Okay, so I can't believe I still have this beautiful vintage glass. I can never remember what you call this kind of glass, so I'm going to go there, but this is really beautiful. It's 36 inches. It's a pale pink, almost a peachy pink color. More on the pink than the peach side in person. I know it tends to look a little more peach on the screen, but it is more pink. Really beautiful. It's got some frosted glass in there also. It's knotted in between on some kind of silver threading of some kind. Really beautiful piece. I'm going to start this at 24. That is my sale price on this tonight. It's a heavy duty, fairly heavy necklace. I'm not going to lie and say it's lightweight because it is not. Isn't that gorgeous, Karen? It's a really, really good deal for that. We got Karen at 24, looking for 26. Going once. I've had this for so long, I'm almost sad to see it go now. You will be quite impressed with that. It is definitely a hunker. Going twice. I used to wear it. Fair warning. And sold. And I just have way too much to try and wear it all now, so I gotta share some of it. Thanks, Karen. Let's get a bigger bag. What size in the drawer here? There's one. And of course, I knocked my pin off. Okay. This is my fourth. Crazy trying to remember the name of this stone because I forget it every single time. I have it written down here. Preonite. This is preonite. Got a couple of strands of preonite. I've got one that's shiny polished, and that is just a strand. You can see it's got the rutilations in there. They look like green, almost like blades of grass to me, but it's got like green rutilations in it. This is sterling. And I believe that is silpada. Tis. This is silpada. These are all sterling beads. Totally forgot this was silpada. Let's see how long it is. This was one that was buried that I found when going through boxes of jewelry. I'm not kidding. I had my closet full of boxes. I had my spare bedroom next to me with a bunch of boxes. And I've got company coming to stay in that room, so I had to get it out of there. All right, where did I do with my measuring tape? I think this is 18, but let me figure out what the heck I did with my measuring tape. Must have knocked it off on the floor. You're serious, right? Haven't even gotten up and I lost it. I'm sure something is sitting on top of it. Let me do it a different way. Okay, so that is... Yeah, this is 18. And again, it is silpada. I am going to start this one at, this is just gorgeous. I'm going to start this one at 68. And the Priyanite's kind of like a green quartz almost. It just has rutilations in it like rutilated quartz or any of those. So 68, 18-inch silpada. Hi, Aaron. Thank you for the hat tip. Unfortunately, Roberta isn't here, but I'll probably talk to her later and I will give her the hat tip. She wore her little self out today, the last couple of days. She moved her granddaughter, and then she's pretty much the equivalent of moving most of her stuff from that big old farmhouse she's in. She's realizing that it's way, way too big for just her, her husband, and her mother. So she's trying to get rid of a lot of stuff. Beautiful. I love this silpada. It's an older one. I love these older silpada pieces. I don't know what I did with each other. That was probably in my sale box. The other piece of Priyanite, and I think that one, the other one I have, is actually, what brand? I think it's Bars, actually. Okay, so this is a really interesting piece. This is brass. This one kind of reminds me of something silpada would do too, or even Bars. It's brass hooks. It's got a brass pendant on it. It's got these pearls. These are peacock color, kind of a golden tannish. I don't want to say chocolate. And then it's got these that are tied in between. They're knotted. And it's got this stone. So it's got 3 strands of different kinds of stone. This almost looks like, I can't remember what that's called. Very beautiful though. Let me see how long this is. This is a very heavy duty piece. Let me see how long the shortest one is. I'm going to have to go snatch a. I know as soon as I walk over there and grab a measuring tape from my shipping table, I will find the other one, of course. All right, I grabbed one from the other room, or the other end of the room. Okay, it is. Okay, so 18 inches is the shortest one on this, and the pearls and the stones are about the same. That sort of turquoise color stone is a little bit longer, hangs kind of like this. Just a really beautiful piece. I know this is branded because I found it listed. It's just been a while. It's not signed on the piece, but I know I found it listed once. I'm gonna start this at let's start it at 36. That is a giveaway. These pieces kind of remind me of Electroform if they were in sterling. But they are brass. I know the camera does not do this piece justice. It looks really good on. Okay, let's move. These are clear quartz. These are faceted clear quartz right here. Then you've got some iolite. Some amethyst, peridot, citrine, garnet. It's got just about everything in it. All of the stones. There's nothing on here that is not gemstone. These are like a pale blue topaz before they were irradiated. You know, they look like a clear quartz, but you can probably just barely see the blue hue in person. And those are citrines again. So all gemstone on here. The whole thing is gemstone. And before I lose this again, let me hook it in here. Okay, this is 37 inches. And I am going to start this at 38. That's my sale price on that tonight. All right, let's move on. Okay, so these are brass and copper. These are interesting, and I'll put backs on them. They don't have any backs on them, but they're made to look kind of rustic. I will start these at $4. Copper. These windows here are copper. I think the body here is copper, and I think the rest is all brass. And then you've got these little, it looks like maybe bone beads. Interesting. I just realized these. I was gonna put these out, and then I just realized they're two different earrings. They're not a pair. All right. I will have to see if I have the other two. All right, let's move these along. Ooh. These are really cool, like art glass. And this one needs a hook, so I will actually take this one off and put matching hooks on these. These are glass, your art glass. Got the little pyramids that are in purple there. And these little striped things in there. And these are green and kind of a dark pinkish color. It's got a kidney wire on there, which I don't like. I will take that off and put a regular hook on it. So we got that pair. I've got these. Ah, did I lose the hole? What happened there? I lost the whole hook on that one. Probably in the bag. I've got these, which are mother of pearl. And I have to rehook these. So I need to put a hook on those. So we're going to do the 3 pairs. You get all 3 pairs for $11. These are glass, and then those are mother of pearl. Hi, Ducky. And again, these I will put matching hooks on them. These are pretty. These might actually have sterling hooks. I'll have to test those. They look like they could be. All right, all 3 pairs. That's less than $4 a piece. We got Joyce in at 11, going once. How have you been, Ducky? Going twice. Happy, I hope. Fair warning. I am getting into a routine with the puppies. They're totally wearing me out. And sold. I think we're finally getting into a routine, though. All right, let me put a note on here, Joyce, to put matching hooks on both pairs of those. Okay, I have a sterling ring here, which is a size 12. It's a honker. A lot of sterling, kind of a 70s nugget style there. Definitely big enough for a lot of men to fit. Let's see exactly what size it is. Okay, so it's right at a size 12. And I'm going to start this at 60. This is heavy duty. That's all starlit, solid sterling. And I think this is an artisan piece. Probably done lost wax casting back in the 70s when everybody was doing all that lost wax casting work. I don't get a whole lot of men's rings, so it's nice to get one that could be unisex, that could be easily a man's ring. Or if you just like big rings too. I kind of like it on my middle finger. Hey, Marzana, how are you? You in there, Marzana? All right, let's move along. Okay, these are, I just lost that big bag of silver. Where did it go? These are bars. Okay. These are Bar's brass earrings. Some sort of stone in there. I'm not sure what kind of stone that is. It's agate or marble or something. I don't know. I am going to start these at 18. Is Doug here? Hi, Diane. I did send Beagle Lover the mailer, so I think she said she's going to send that out for you. She's probably already sent it, actually. These are very well made, as Bars silver always is. Their brass is very well made too. You see how heavy duty those hooks are. All right, let's move along. Mhm. Okay, here's a ruby ring. These are natural rubies also. This is sterling. Let me see what size this is. This is an 8.5. Some really nice size rubies in there. And I will start that at 30. Kind of a vintage setting there. Let's see, it might be some diamonds on the very ends there, but very tiny ones. Let me see here. Yeah, really tiny diamond chips right on the very ends there. Both ends. Trying to show you how the rubies look up close, but all right, let's move along. This is sterling. It actually says sterling in there. Not sure what brand this is. It's a nice honker of a spoon ring. It's a 7. Yeah, a little over a 7. And it is actually, you could enlarge it on your mandrel if you needed it to go a little larger. Could go up a little. You could probably take it up to an 8 easy. And I am going to start this at, I'm going to start this at 60. This is a quite chunky ring. Probably one of the heaviest spoon rings I've found, actually. Look how thick that is. Let me see if it says it in there where I can read it. Anything other than sterling. Got a patent pending in there, but oh, it's got a hammer. Whatever brand it is, it's a hammer inside a box right there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's actually a hammer. So if that means anything to anybody. Are you girls behaving? I wish this would fit me. Feels more comfortable that way. Gorgeous ring for sure. All right. This is sterling. It's a necklace. Toggle. This has got some good weight to it too. This is nice heavy. These beads are fairly thick beads. Yeah, these are not the really hollow. They're very thick. These have got like bench beads. They've got the seams down the middle like a bench bead. I am going to start this. Let's see how long this is real quick. Okay, this is 17 and a half, almost 18. I'm going to start this at 100. I don't have my scale over here to weigh it for you, but it's pretty heavy. You can see when I drape it over my hand that it's heavier than it looks laying there. I like it, Kelly. Gonna have to get Elizabeth to make some more of the toggle extenders. All right, let me do a few more pieces and then we will let y'all get on with the rest of your night. I didn't plan on coming in and staying long, so well, I'm gonna have to check that out. All right. I don't think I have brought this one out yet. This is a brooch slash pendant. And it's signed right there. Stella Pino. So if you want to take a minute to look that up, you may. I need to clean that out. Looks like somebody tried to clean the... Hate when they do that. When they try to clean it with paste and they leave paste in there. Or they try to clean it when it's supposed to be blackened in between the lines there. All right, so let me see if I have the chain here to throw this on. This needs a chain. Here we go. This one will work. This I think is 24 inches. Yep, 24-inch chain. All right, I am going to start this at I'm gonna start this at 65 on this. Okay, so wow, Delapina makes some really cool Aztec looking stuff along with this modernist kind of stuff too. All right, let's move along. Hi, Annalise. I am. It's the lady who makes this brand. She does a lot of like Aztec, like modernistic, and a lot of like traditional Aztec, Mexico looking stuff. So I imagine it plays into that somehow, but what the symbol means, I don't know. I think that I probably need to get some that you call that liver sulfate or something, and turn that back because I think these lines should be probably black and somebody has probably overcleaned it. That's why I hate when people overclean silver. Let me see if I can get. Actually, it looks like it may still be. Yeah, it is still black in there. They just didn't clean the paste off of it very well. So you can see it is still a little bit black down inside those lines, but if you're going to use that paste in the lines, you should always take a soft brush and make sure you clean all the paste out. Because once it dries in there and it's been sitting in there for a really long time, like this has, it is hard to get out. You have to re-hit it with the paste and a brush to get it out. That's why I don't like using the paste. It's good when on things like rope chains and things like that that you can't clean with just a cloth. It's really good for things like that, but sometimes this kind of stuff, people overdo it a little bit. All right, let's move along. Okay. Here's a little sterling necklace. This is some kind of stone beads there. I'm not sure what. And those look like opalite. Probably 16. It's a shorter necklace. Yeah, 16-inch necklace. I'll start this at $10. This is sterling silver too. This is sterling silver. Hook on it. It's 16 inches, and I will start it at $10. Looks like somebody was selling it for 20. I hate when people put these silly tags on stuff. They're a pain to get off. For spiral silver, and for often referred to as a quaternary spiral or a variation of whatever not typically represents balance, harmony, in the four cardinal directions. Okay, that's good to know, Cinnamon. Thank you. That's why it's awesome to have Cinnamon in the chat. She gives us some really great info. All right, guys, let me keep going. These are both also brooch / pendants. Not mother of pearl, but abalone and probably onyx inlay, maybe even jet, who knows. These have got the old Mexico mark on them. Can barely even see that mark on that one. I am going to do these together. You get both of them, both pendants. I will start it at, let's start it at 48 for both. That's a giveaway. Oh, darn it. I lost my... Hold on. I knocked my... Anna, can you type that? Oh, there. I got it. I knocked my mouse off. There we go. $48 start bid for both brooch / pendants. You can wear it like a scatter pens. They both have a loop there for a bail for wearing a pendant, or wearing it as a pendant. I don't find as many of these. When I first started doing it, I found bunches of these, but I rarely find them anymore. You know, this style of inlaid brooch. Most of them don't have the pendant function there either, so that's nice. All right, I have this, I think, is coral. Pieces of coral, black coral. Can see from the sides there. Could even be jet, but to me, I think it's coral. And you've got these older Murano style beads. Let me see how long that is. Looks like does look like coral to me, but who knows for 100% certain. Usually I can tell coral because I can see especially if I can see inside the hole, but these are small, so I can't see inside the hole really well, but I'm thinking it is coral. And I think there's a few glass beads mixed in there also. Let me see. This is about 28 inches. I'm going to start that at 15. We got Karen in at 15 going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Karen at 15. Thank you, Karen. All right, I've got a couple of more necklaces, and then we will do a giveaway, and we will call it quits for tonight, and then we will all be back over here on Friday on Jewelry Nurse with all three of us. On Sunday, all three of us will be selling on Sunday, and then Saturday will be Roe and I selling as usual. Our 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. So don't forget to come and join us then. Hopefully I will have some research done on this other piece by then and I can put that out. I did make Jason drool when I showed it to him. It's right up his alley. All right. Thank you, Miss Karen. Okay, I have a couple more costume necklaces I'm going to put out there and a few glass pieces. Okay, this is gorgeous. I need to figure out how long this is. Okay, so this is 20. And I need to turn that. Let me turn that machine off. I think that one's tourmaline. I don't remember. Let me turn it on while I bring out a couple of other pieces. Okay, let me let that heat up a second. All right, this piece is, I'm not sure, I can't remember the name of this brand with the bumblebee. Always have to ask Roberta because I can never remember it. This is a costume piece. And as you can see, it's a really well-made costume piece. It's got some really nice findings. It's like 26 inches. This is the glass stone. It's kind of a peach color, kind of like a morganite color. That you can see the silver reflecting off the back of the stone, off the back of the pendant through it. This is a really well-made pendant. I'm going to start this at, we'll start this at $10. This, whatever this brand is, I'm going to have to go on a search for it again. It's an expensive brand. So this is like a giveaway. Joyce is in at 10 before I can even get my 10 in, but that is a giveaway for that piece for sure. Anybody want to come in at 11? I know I have this written down in my book somewhere. Right? No grades, no grading. You can see that color there from the side, from the top. The light reflects off of it. It's a really pretty piece, though. All right, we are going once. When you look it up and see how much it's worth, I don't want to know. Don't tell me, Joyce. Going twice. Fair warning. Last chance. Sold. All right, let me check real quick and then we will get on with our giveaway. Let's check and see if that has heated up yet. I want to put this piece out, but I want to remember whether it is plain or something else. Okay, so these are tourmaline. Really beautiful tourmaline beads. Black faceted tourmaline. And I think this was, Helen, was this? It's between 19 and 20, almost 20 inches on this. I am going to start this at 30. It's that gorgeous piece for sure. These are nice big beads too, probably about, I don't know, they're very good at guessing the millimeters, but I'm going to say probably 14, 18, somewhere around there. They're big. Not humongous, but they're big beads. And those little glass beads, spacer beads in there are just little glass beads. Hey, Arlene. How are you? All right, let's move that one. Oh, I got to get this in there. So, Callie, I have a second star for you to throw on that pendant. This is a sterling star. I'll have to look at that and see if there's a way. I guess you could just stick it with the other star, but I was thinking that would be kind of cool if you wanted to do that. But I will start this at, isn't that a good idea? Starting bid of, we'll start it at 14. All right, we're going once. This one's for Callie, so I'm counting it down twice. I mean, quickly, because it will go with something else that she bought. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold. Thanks, Callie. Thought I had sold that already, but I just saw it sitting in my dish there. So there you go. Okie dokie. This looks like a copper chain. That's odd. Let's see. No, not copper. All right. But it does have copper beads, doesn't it? Yep. Okay, so this is some really pretty glass beads. Those are beautiful. And then these are like these discs are copper. Little fancy copper disc beads. It's got a copper colored chain on it, but this chain is magnetic. The beads are not, but this chain is magnetic. So I'm guessing this is not real copper because it's magnetic, but very pretty though beads. Kind of a AB. Oh, again, I would call it morganite and goldish color beads. So very pretty. It is a little over 30 inches, and I will start this at, we're going to start this at 14. Oh, did I miss something, Diane? It was waiting for you. Oh, you want the tourmaline, Arlene? You got it. Okay, so we're going to go 14 on these glass, both crystal and glass beads. So these are crystal beads. These are glass, regular glass. And it is about 30 inches. So we got Joyce in on that one. Joyce, I am putting together a really fantastic lot of all crystal beads. So I'll probably give me a few more weeks to really add to it. As soon as I get through all this jewelry that I'm going through, I'll probably bring that out as a lot. I'm finding tons and tons of beads in the lot, so I will. I know you like the crystal beads to work with, so as soon as I pull all that, or bring all that out, I will not bring it out unless you are in the chat. All right, let's count that down for Joyce. Going once. Hang in there. As soon as I count this down for Joyce, we're going to do our giveaway. Our giveaway is going to be based on comments left on, let's see, Sunday night's video, Sunday night's auction. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Joyce at 14. Dang it. Sold. Sorry, it would not accept all of my letters there. Let me label these bags real quick. All right. Thank you guys for your help, helping me get through this auction on my own. You guys made it a whole lot easier. My mods are fantastic, and thank you everybody for being, that is Arlene Grassman, for being patient with me. All right, got your name on those, Arlene, and let me put your name on these, Joyce, and then we will do our giveaway. Actually got bins of stuff I'm sorting through in the living room right now. Always. All right, I do have these, what I think are, I think these are jet, but I want to verify that before I bring them out as jet. All right, let's get over to the giveaway. Give me 1 second to set that up. Shut all this other stuff down. Okay, almost there. Maybe I'll get Elizabeth to come in with me next Wednesday if Ro doesn't make it. But like I said, I don't think she's going to be in for the month of May till she gets finished with the project she's working on. We totally get behind everything trying to do 3 auctions a week. So sometimes you got to take a breather and catch up. All right, I have it all set up. Good to go. It's actually cooperating tonight. Okay, I'm going to do 2 $4 jewelry buck giveaways. So hang in there for just a second. Right, Kelly? I wish it was only a tote. I have boxes full, like boxes on pawn boxes. I now give away stuff I wouldn't have given away when I first started because I just have more than I can really process or do anything with. Because people are always just giving me big boxes of jewelry. Oh, okay, Annalise. We'll be back here on, oh, thank you. We'll be back here on Saturday with both Elizabeth and Roberta, and Sunday. We're on both Saturday and Sunday right here on this channel. And we do a lot more sterling silver. We do bring out some costume, but Saturdays and Sundays are mostly costume. But I appreciate you coming in for sure. All right, I am all ready. Let's do the first drawing. Mary, Miss Mary, are you here? I'm doing two $4 jewelry bucks tonight. And I promise you I will get caught up on my invoicing too. I'm a little behind on invoicing, so I plan on doing nothing tomorrow but invoicing. All right, are you here? Is Susan gone? Are you gone, Susan? Do I need to count that down? Let's count it down. Or did Susan count it down? All right, Susan must not be here, so we're going to count it down 10. If you're new, you have to be present for the giveaway. We do a countdown to give you a few minutes to answer in case the chat is lagging. 6. Usually our mods count that down for us, but I think Susan probably already went to bed. It's late. 4, 3, 2, 1. Miss Mary's not here. Let's draw again. Suzanne L. Suzanne L., are you still here? She was here earlier. I don't know if she's still in the chat. Are you still here, Suzanne? I know we probably have a little bit of a lag, but if you let me know as soon as you can, then we can move on to the next one and let everybody go to bed. Suzanne. Yeah, Suzanne L. Going 1. 10. She was here earlier when we first started, but I haven't seen her for a while. Come on. Why is that not letting me enter? 10. Come on. There we go. 9. I'm just going to count it out loud verbally. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. All right. Yes, she was earlier. I don't see her now, though. I don't know what happened to her. But she was here. All right. Callilicious. We know Callie's here. All right. We got $4 for Callie. $4 jewelry bucks, Callie. She didn't hear you, Callie. All right. Let's draw one more $4 jewelry bucks, and then y'all can get out of here and go to bed. Oh, you don't have to go to bed. You don't have to. You just got to go somewhere besides here, right? All right. Sparkly Beater, are you here? Where's Kelly? God, I don't know. I haven't seen Kelly in like a year. Where is Kelly? Sparkly Beater, Faith Robin, are you here? Going once. Well, now your star is $10 instead of 14, Kelly. Going twice. 10. All right. Diane's counting it down. 9. Thanks, Diane. 8. All right, Diane's counting it down. Faith Robin, you have till Diane gets to 1. 6. I don't think I've seen Faith Robin tonight at all, so she might not even have been here tonight. It might be one of her class nights or something. We are stopping a little earlier than when we're both here. She usually comes in a little later on Wednesdays. All right. No Faith Robin. Let's try again. All right. Hopefully this time. Happy Ducky. I know I saw Happy Ducky just a few minutes ago. Are you still here, Happy Ducky? Yeah, no. No Faith Robin. Happy Ducky. I know I saw her. Not even a minute ago. Let's see. There she is. Haha, Grats Kelly. Yep. Happy Ducky's here. All right, Happy Ducky, you got $4 jewelry bucks. All righty. Y'all made it hard for me to give away my money tonight. Okay, let's get on out of here. So don't forget to hit that thumbs up before you leave. And if you are watching later and you have not subscribed to us, please subscribe. Normally on auction nights, we have the chat set, so you have to be subscribed to be able to type in the chat. You can still watch, you just can't type into the chat and talk to other people unless you're subscribed. So if you want to talk to somebody in the chat or you want to bid, you'll need to subscribe to bid. We do appreciate that when you do. And that's pretty much it. So don't forget that thumbs up on the way out. Don't forget to go on over to Elizabeth K. Jewelry and Art and Roberta's Treasure, simply Roberta's Treasures, and give them a sub too. And we will soon be back on the normal schedule. Hey, Tracy. Okay, what did I miss? I'd like to see whatever that too. Hold on. You can peel a banana with your feet. All right. I want to see that for sure. You got to put that on video so I can share it. Happy Ducky, send me the video proof. Actually, I believe you because I have really long toes, so I can literally peel a banana with my feet too. I have super, super long, weird toes. All right, guys, let's get out of here. Thank you. And Diana says, oh my God, good night, all on that one. All right, don't forget to leave that thumbs up. And if you're watching later, you saw something that did not sell and you're interested, as always, just reach out because more than likely it is still available, but don't wait forever because we won't remember what it is. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Love you all. Good night, everybody. Thank you, mods. We love you. All right, just let us know if there's something you want, Ducky. All right, good night, everybody.